A recent video from Bleacher Report has everyone guessing and thinking, what if next season, Kevin Durant, who I think we're day 30 into the Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors coverage where they haven't played a game yet, but every single person is just thinking about all these different scenarios. Is he going to fit in? Are they going to be able to make a big three, big four work?
Right, big five.
Big five with all those players in that team. And then someone, in a Bleacher Report article, which we'll throw to the video, proposed the idea that what happens if Steph Curry and Kevin Durant don't get along? What happens if they just don't click? Steph is used to being the go-to from the exterior. They're not used to running a system that has someone with such a fantastic mid-range jump and as well as someone that has a great three-point shot, using him as the focus. Does Steph Curry stick around? Or is there other teams that look into it? Because, should I remind you, Steph Curry is a free agent next year. So let's take a look at the video and we'll discuss it.
29 teams hoping the chemistry between Kevin Durant and Steph Curry is poisonous. But there is one team that is planning for it. I've been told by one of the league's title contenders that they hope to poach Curry. They see KD taking the last-minute shots that were once Curry's domain. Their pitch will be, come to us, and you can be the man once more.
Ooh, Rick Butcher.
Damn, Gina. What team?
So, right, let's lay this out. He said title contenders.
Okay.
People need to realize that after Kevin Durant left to go to Golden State Warriors, there is very few that are going to be immediate title contenders, right? A lot of teams are in rebuilding processes. Boston Celtics, I'm a huge fan of what they're doing. We've done several clips. They're not title contenders.
But they've got a decent squad.
Cleveland Cavaliers are the title contenders in the East, and that's it. Because even any other team that gets to the NBA Finals aren't going to compete if a Golden State Warriors gets there, or if a San Antonio Spurs. So I think there's maybe 4 title contenders that you could say are outside of Golden State are contenders, right? So Cleveland Cavaliers, the San Antonio Spurs. So I think there's 4 total, and then the third team, it really just depends. Like
maybe
is it? I mean, after OKC this year, there's no chance. Even with that endpoint, the Clippers no,
maybe.
Nah, you say every year.
Are they still trying to ship Blake somewhere?
This is the thing, right? So contenders means, I think if they add Steph Curry, they immediately become contenders. Teams that could add anyone in the league, add Steph Curry to their team, they immediately become far superior, right? But I think there's like 3 teams that if they add Steph Curry to their already existing team, pending they have a good season next year, they become contenders. The Celtics add Steph Curry, they become contenders.
Wow.
At the moment, there's 2 teams outside of Golden State Warriors that are contenders to win it. I think is the Spurs and the Cavs. That's just my honest opinion. I think the Clippers have got a good squad,
Good squad.
I think the Boston Celtics have got a good squad. The Toronto Raptors are going to do good in the East. The Pacers are building well. But these are all building processes. And after what Kevin Durant did this season, it completely refurbished what anyone's point of view is as to what is going to be good enough to win the NBA.
Right.
Because he joined an already powerhouse team to make them a super team. It's happened before, but I don't think it's happened of this magnitude because they're a championship winning team. Yeah, they missed out last season with the Cavs, but Kevin Durant going to that team shows that players are looking to win. So I know you wanted to share your point of view as to where you would prefer him to go if he was to maybe consider. You'd like to see him in a Lakers jersey?
I would love to see Steph in a Lakers jersey. Steph in a Knicks jersey would be dope as hell. I think Steph maybe in a... Wow, where else could he go? Lakers, I would love to see him as a Laker.
I think it would be interesting to see. I think that, I mean, as far as what I would like to see and what will happen are 2 very different things. What I'd like to see is I would love to see him maybe in a Celtics jersey. That'd be interesting. Like it's such
Celtics would be
such
really
a staple of basketball, having
Right.
a big name player. But as I mentioned before, Kevin Durant has changed basketball in many different ways, and it's just I've not as engraved in the history of basketball as many people, but I've been studying it enough now that I'm so sure that this is going to change the way players think, because a player that seemed so loyal to his team moved to win. So if Steph Curry isn't getting the same focus on him as a Golden State Warrior, where else could he really go to maintain that level that he's playing at and potentially win? Because every player wants to win, there's no doubt. If he was to leave the Golden State Warriors because it wasn't clicking, where else could he go that he's guaranteed to get back to the finals, guaranteed to get back and win?
Right.
I just don't think there's that many options. Does he consider going to the Cavaliers? How do they free up the space with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love,
That ain't gonna happen.
LeBron James?
That's not gonna happen.
But
that's like a super duper team.
that's the thing, though. But like,
That's like Voltron,
isn't
the basketball version.
that's the Optimus Prime?
Yeah,
of
that's
his team.
Optimus Prime.
But this is the thing, Chewy. Isn't it interesting that is no longer disregarded as an option because of what Kevin Durant did? Like, you're like, before you'd be like,
yeah,
there's
you'd be
no
like,
way. There's
that'd
no
be
way.
like, oh, it'll never happen. They don't have the money. Like, yo, but it happened.
It just
happened.
happened. So
Right.
that's the thing, is it's interesting. Like, it's not fair. Sports aren't fair. I'm sorry to break it to you. Kevin Durant has proven that, and I will never hold it against him, as we've reiterated on the clip. The guy wants to win.
Right.
Steph Curry doesn't fit in at Golden State. One, I don't think that happens. I think that Steph Curry needs to be given more credit than the guy that likes to take the last-minute shots.
Right.
I think he will be happy enough to share the wealth if they go on and win a championship. If Kevin Durant went to Golden State Warriors that had won last year, we could maybe have this question because they're already a winning team, right? But everyone in the NBA needs to realize that things change season by season. They came close, but they lost to the Cleveland Cavs. That doesn't mean they're a bad team, but it means they didn't have enough to beat a team that was on paper better than them.
But
is
is it possible that the Golden State Warriors say, you know what, Steph Curry is our dude. If this isn't working, we're going to ship KD somewhere.
Well, Kevin Durant only signed a one and done. That's the thing.
One and done. All right.
So if he doesn't sign, no one signs that like long-term deals anymore because they want to get the money 1 year, and he goes into free agency. They sign him back. He earns more money.
Like mid-season, like All-Star break.
I think
like we get rid of him.
I think that's,
you know?
and I think that's a valid point. Is the Golden State Warriors lost last year, but Steph Curry is one of the main reasons they won the previous year. One of the main reasons they had the best regular season in history. So do they ship off someone that's been a fantastic asset to their team to give room for a new breed coming in? Why would you? When you already know kind of what works, but you're bringing in a moving piece to help fit into a working system that just needs something a little bit extra when it comes to the big name games against the Cavs or whatever they're playing. So
I think they just get Chris Mullin out of retirement and bring him back, baby.
I think
bring
that'll
Chris
work.
back.
I think that'll work. But where do you see Steph going?
Yeah.
Where do you, if he was to go anywhere?
If the team works, is KD staying put, or if it's not working, where do you see Steph Curry leaving after this year?
I'm going to be optimistic and say that it works.
I hope so.
And I think that Steph Curry stays put. I don't see him fancying going anywhere else. Why would you want to go anywhere else? Even if it wasn't working as well as you thought, you would make it work. Because there's nowhere else that you really go other than one or two teams that you could immediately still perform at that level and become challengers.
Right. And a big enough market to where you're still a superstar.
Exactly. Very, very good points ahead. So make sure to hit us, as always, in the comments. It's been phenomenal having Chuey Martinez on, as always. Check him out on all of his social media platforms. Very easy to find at Chuey Martinez. Very easy to find when you're walking around. The guy's got big personality, talks loud.
Wow.
Good beard, not DJ Khaled.
Not DJ Khaled.
The new and improved DJ Khaled. I like you better than DJ Khaled.
And I'm taller than him.
I've never met him.
He's a cool guy. Great guy.
Does he carry a bunch of keys?
No. He's just he had the last time I saw him, he had a really nice suit on.
He did?
I was like, damn, where'd that brother get the suit?
No keys in the suit?
No keys in the suit.
No keys in the suit. All right, you heard it here. This is my DJ Khaled. This is my own personal DJ Khaled. I value him more.
Let's go get tacos.
Let's do it, bro. Hit us in the comments and check me out on social media if you want. Francis_Maxwell, Francis Maxwell Host.
I asked for a mug like a year ago. They still haven't gotten me.